Today we'll see use of where keyword in C Sharp. Many times you must have observed that at a time of creation of variable, some people use var keyword instead of declaring the actual data type. So you might be wondering that this could have been done by using as integer data type directly, right? So what is the use of this var keyword? When we use a var keyword, it is called as implicitly typed variable. It means that we do not explicitly tell the compiler the data type. Um, in this second step, when we declare a variable with data type integer, we are explicitly telling the compiler the data type of I1. But here on the right hand side, seeing the value, the compiler determines the data type of the I, and it prefixes that data type at the compilation or at the declaration time. So for example, if you try to assign some different value, for example a string, into the variable, and if you try to compile that, it will give you compilation error, cannot implicitly convert type string to integer. It means that the compiler has already determined that I will be of data type integer. So once you declare it, you will not be able to change the data type again. Okay, so now you know the difference between the implicitly typed and explicitly typed variable. Now come to the next point. What is the use of using a var? First point is a simpler syntax. So for example, when we have a big class names and we want to create a variable of that, how we do that? We use a class name, create a variable using a new keyword. That is fine. But instead of writing the long line, you can just use a var keyword on the left side. So you are achieving the same thing. Your code is more readable and you are doing the same thing using a simpler syntax. So that is the one benefit of using a var keyword. Second benefit, uh, it it actually very useful when you are dealing with anonymous types. We'll see one more example. For example, right now we have a class customer that has attributes name, city, and phone, and another class is customer list that actually contains the list of the customer objects. Now suppose we want to query this customer list using a link queue. Okay, so we created a customer list and now we are using a link queue to get the cust objects into the variable customer query. Here, whatever is assigned to this cust variable is of anonymous type, because we are not making use of the whole customer class object, but instead of that, anonymous object is created at runtime that will have only two properties, name and phone. So at the compilation time, we actually do not know what data type we are going to get back. It is not directly the customer object, so we cannot directly write customer cust query is equal to uh, whatever on the right side. So as we do not know whatever data type we are getting back, that is why we are creating a variable of type using a var. So the compiler internally knows the temporary data type it is going to create, and it is going to use that. So this is the second use of using a var keyword. So now you know most of the things you can tell the interviewer about the var keyword. Thank you.